Hello everyone. Now you're joining me in my cafe, the Het Cafe, here in Yorkshire, and you've joined me here before if you've seen this our other video where I had a little lock-in with the kids, and we gave you a quick tour around. But as I'm on my own tonight, I thought I'd talk about something slightly more personal, as the kids aren't around yet. I don't think. Let me know if they suddenly appear behind me. So I'm very proud of what we've achieved, my husband and I. My husband's a chef. Well, he is now anyway. So basically, when we first met, I hadn't eaten carbohydrates in years, like literally years. I had a real phobia around them as I was brought up on the Atkins diet. Not brought up on it, that sounds like my parents just fed me no carbs. But basically, that was what was popular when I was growing up, was the Atkins diet. And I believe this contributed to my obsession with avoiding carbs. And in case you don't get to the end, just so you know, carbs are not the devil. They do not make you put on weight, and actually they help to fill me now and keep me fit, as I love going to the gym, doing Zumba, and whatnot. But anyway, I hadn't eaten carbs, and I was invited on a date by a guy from the gym, and I thought he was out of my league because he was a very cocky, charming, I was going to say chap, but that makes me feel really old, lad. And he was a sports scientist and did altitude training, so he's still got that business to acclimatise me. And I was teaching belly dance at the same gym. So he first met me when I was stretching on the mats, and he heard my loud Yorkshire voice first. But anyway, via Twitter, he asked me on a date. So I nearly didn't go on this date because it was to an Italian restaurant, and I was panicking, like, what am I going to eat? Like, literally leaves, because I don't eat cheese, and I'm avoiding carbohydrates. So I was panicking and panicking and panicking. I didn't know what to wear, didn't feel comfortable. I had really bad bulimia at the time, so my face felt all puffy. But luckily, a good friend, Tina, pushed me to go. She helped me get a new outfit from Next. I went very smart. I was trying to put on, do you know, like normally if I go out, I like a bit tarty and slutty, because I like a slut drop on a night out, but I went very formal. I had like this pencil skirt and white shirt on, like as this businesswoman. Yeah, right. But anyway, yeah, so we went, and honestly, we had the most fun ever, and I got wasted, I got so drunk, but I had calzone, and it shows you how food and mood are linked massively, because even just sitting with him gave me confidence to eat. So I ate this calzone for the first time in years. The night did end up in fish bowls and a dance off, but the less said about that, the better. And then the rest is history. I got up the duff, aka pregnant if you're not a Yorkshire lass like me, in a few weeks. And he'd always loved cooking and experimenting with food. And that was hard for me as a lifelong vegetarian and also suffering really badly from an eating disorder. He would make me all these different things that really challenged me. And sometimes I felt like he was trying to poison me because he was challenging me with some of my no foods. So when you have an eating disorder, you tend to have a group of yes foods and a group of no foods. And he would put a lot of my no foods in his recipes. So that really, sometimes it helped, but sometimes it hindered because it made me so anxious. But anyway, I got him involved in MasterChef. I applied for him to enter the show, and he did really well. He got to the quarterfinals, and obviously he had to practice, and over the years he slowly got me to start eating more food and more different food. So in the end, he actually ended up proposing to me in Naples, Italy. So when I'd lived in Naples, Italy on my own, I managed to avoid carbs. That's ridiculous in Italy, the land of pizza and pasta, and Naples, the home of the margherita pizza. Yeah, I was really poorly. Hey everyone, hey Claire, watching. And anyway, over the years, he started to get me to understand food as a source of enjoyment, not a kind of something that should be feared or not enjoyed, as I'd only eaten out of wanting to harm myself. And now, coming on to 7 years together, we now run and own a cafe, and he runs a catering business and does a lot of chefing from home. And I'm managing a lot better these days. And what I like to do is, when I'm challenging myself with food, I come into the cafe because they do loads of cool vegan stuff you might see on my Instagram. And I come in and I eat so that I'm eating around people, so it doesn't like make me as stressed, and it makes me more relaxed because I'm enjoying my food. And I've definitely started to find a love of food again, and it's about it being something to socialize and something to be pleasurable. Now, I still have my little issues with different food items. I won't name them because I don't want to trigger anyone. And that's why I think a lot of us find Christmas difficult. So I'm sending all my love to you at Christmas, everyone, whether you've got an eating disorder or not. But also especially to people who suffer and to their carers. The key is not to focus on the food or the type of food, because the last thing you want is, if you've challenged yourself personally, somebody goes, oh, well done for eating that, that's got loads of calories in, or oh wow, it's great to see you eating that chocolate. And whilst I know you're trying to be nice and kind of enthusiastic, it can actually be quite triggering because you're focusing again on the food, and actually it's the person's mental health that matters. Food is just a form of control when it comes to your mental health. But I also wanted to end this on hopefully offering you some hope. So I'm sat here in my own cafe now, and I've just enjoyed a sandwich, a vegan sandwich. It was really yummy. And a nice black coffee, and I'm starting to find food lovely again. So there is hope when it comes to an eating disorder. I'm not sure if I'll ever fully recover. I think I'll always have weird idiosyncrasies around food. But I am certainly getting better and feeling more comfortable with challenging myself. But that has to be at my own pace. Nobody can enforce that, because then if somebody's enforcing that on me, then I'm losing control again. So then it actually does the reverse, because then I need to take control by controlling my food. So hopefully that makes some sense. And I'm aware that there's a lot of you who care for loved ones with mental health problems. And I also want to say, please reach out for help for yourself as well. I know my husband he's done really well coping with me over the years, but it has been a challenge, so make sure you get help yourself. Anyway, I love you and leave you tonight. Let me know your thoughts, and if you've overcome a fear or a phobia, do comment below. And I really would love you to subscribe and like this video. It really does mean the world to me. See you later.